I'm just saying. We're gonna bring RBO Vaughn up, man. RBO Vaughn, you back there?
What it do?
There we go.
Hey, before give a shout out right quick, I want to shout out my boy AJ for the jersey. Last year, he thought the Eagles defense gonna be better than Steelers, but as you saw last night, they still trash. Let's get it.
That's that Pennsylvania energy we need. Okay.
Is that a Willie Pocket?
Okay.
You disrespectful.
What camera?
Patrick, ain't it?
What Mason them say? That's the type of hate I wanted. That's the type of hate I needed right there. Well, you got to keep the hate train rolling. Or are you speaking facts when we ask you this question, right? Because the segment or panel reads, "Do you believe?" I know you believe, but is everyone else going to believe? Are the Steelers the biggest threat to dethrone the Ravens in the AFC North? And I'm asking that because you got your second win with your backup quarterback, Justin Fields. You're now 2-0. I think you're on top of the division. You're number one in the division at this moment. And you also own the what's the name? The overall record, 35-25 against the Ravens.
Yes,
Tell me, do you think that you all can dethrone them this year?
Of course, I think we can dethrone them this year. Of course, especially after seeing the first two games. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here saying the Ravens are done. It's only 2 games. You see teams turn things around all the time. However, let's look at the Steelers right now. Like you said, we have our backup quarterback in, supposed to be our future starter. Won his first 2 games on the road, that is. You got to put that in there because road games are tougher than home games. Our first home game is this Sunday against the Chargers, which I believe we can get them. But however, look at how we are built. You look at the last 2 games, the 2 games that we played, 2 games that we won. Let me say we won because that's what we did. What we be able to do? We were able to defend well and run the ball. First game, we had 160 yards rushing, 167, I believe. Second game, 141 rushing, which is the formula that we are trying to create to win. And I feel like if we are able to play the version of football that we want to play with a guy like Justin Fields, even with a guy like Russell Wilson, I do like the Justin Fields effect on our rushing ability. So I would probably lean more towards him. A lot of people like Mark would say he's not a starting quarterback. Well, I remember last year watching him put up 35, 40 plus on the Commanders. So I think that's blasphemy. And if you watch the game against, first talk about the Falcons game. The Falcons game, you saw them 2 safeties they got, Bates and Justin Simmons. Our coach, Arthur Smith, offensive coordinator, new OC, he made it his business to not throw the ball across the middle because of that reason. And I believe Justin Fields did a good job at protecting the ball. No splash. We didn't have really no splash plays the first game because Justin was just getting acclimated. But if you look at the second game yesterday, I was so excited. Everybody talk about PS2, and they say he's the best, top 2, top 3 cornerback in the league, right? Mm-hmm. George Pickens was treating that boy like lunch meat. Yeah, he got 2 PIs on him. It was one, and Mark, I hope you watched the game. I'm gonna ask you this question. Did you see this play when Justin Fields he rushed outside and he threw a dot 50 yards downfield to George Pickens with PS2 draped all over him? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Was that a good pass? Did that look like a starting quarterback? Yes or no?
That was a good pass.
Did that look like a starting quarterback? Yes or no?
Like an NFL throw.
Did that look like a starting quarterback? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
And I can tell you why.
I'm not done. I have to ask you yes or no question. Let's ask you yes or no question.
Okay. I got you.
Okay. But however, that play was negated by a holding call by Broderick Jones. So a lot of people say Steelers can't score. If y'all looking like y'all only kicking field goals, watch the games. The first touchdown pass to Darnell Washington by Justin Fields. Mark, was that did that look like a starting quarterback though? The pass he made to Darnell Washington? Okay. Okay. Hold on. Is your quarterback a starting quarterback?
Uh-oh.
Yes or, yeah, yours.
You ain't talking to us.
I'm talking to you.
Quarterback starts. My quarterback's a rookie.
But is he a starting quarterback? Yes or no?
Yes, he is a starting quarterback.
On a touchdown pass this year?
Uh-oh.
Okay, I digress.
He has not. Sorry, he hasn't.
Threw a touchdown, but the guy that is a starting quarterback didn't throw a touchdown. Okay, let me continue going on what I was saying. So pretty much what I'm saying is I love the way that our offense is trajecting upwards, and I love that these guys in the beginning of the season how elite our defense is going to be, and I believe it will be that elite going forward. People are going to talk about the people that we played, and hey, all we can do is play the guys that's on our schedule. You feel me? All we can do is play with who's on our schedule. Next, we got the Chargers. Then we got, I know we got Dallas and 2
Colts. You got the Colts, then you got Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Colts, Dallas. And to be quite frank, if Dallas is still having problems stopping the run, we can get them too. What did I tell y'all? We're trying to run the ball, control the clock, let our guys get after the quarterback. Only thing we got to do is score. And right now, what's holding us back on our offense that I see is lack of wide receivers. George Pickens looks like the only receiver on our team that can get open right now. Roman Wilson, our rookie, who I think is going to be a stud, hasn't played yet. So I think when he comes, he's going to help a lot. And I think we got to start using both our tight ends a lot more. As you saw, Darnell Washington just caught his first touchdown. Go ahead. I'm done.
So
I'm feeling good.
I'm gonna respond to what he said because
Go ahead.
Yes or no?
Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it.
Made a couple passes and all this, so he's hype about a pass that he threw for 50 yards that didn't count. One. So that didn't even count. I don't think your quarterback threw for over 150 yards yet in both games. I don't think he threw for 120 yards in the last game.
Hold on, man. Let me help you
Was
out.
it 120?
In the Falcons game, he threw for 156.
So you're done. What you just said is done. Then what you just said is done, bro.
He threw one touchdown in 2 games.
Come on, bro.
He threw 1 touchdown in 2 games. My quarterback has more completions. He has more. He has a better quarterback rating, and on top of that, he's spreading the ball around. Y'all do lack receivers. That is true. Y'all do have George Pickens, which is a stud. Y'all do have him. But Justin Fields, if you look at the game, he's running around. He don't look like a starting quarterback. He don't know what he's doing. He like he haven't playing backyard football, and just that's it. He take the dumbest sacks, and he can move. He can run, and he takes sacks. He takes stupid sacks at that. And then on top of that, I don't know if it's your running back. I know you said something about your running back. Y'all gonna run the ball down Dallas' throat. With who? Najee? That's your go-to? Don't he average 3 yards a carry this season? I don't even know if that's good. Like you who throw child running it down? Pause. Like it don't. That's not happening. And
You're not saying
then
nothing
we're
right
gonna
now,
talk
bro.
about the wins that you had. You played against a rookie quarterback. You played against Bo Nix. Should I say Bo Picks? Should I say? And your offense didn't look good against them. You saying like, oh yeah, we had PS2 and we George Pickens did this and that, and it didn't count. And he threw for 117 yards.
And
But
one
that's the starting quarterback.
Yeah,
No.
Mark, you looking at numbers.
117 yards.
You're a numbers guy. I love the fact you're a
He
numbers
didn't
guy.
throw the ball in the middle of the field. He threw the
He
ball.
did. What are you talking about? Did you watch the game? Yes or no? Or did you watch highlights?
I watched the game.
So he never.
throw the ball in the field.
Okay.
No, he didn't.
I'm gonna find some. That's a chat moment for. I'm gonna send you some chat stuff on that one because I can't send it right here right now.
Did it count? Because it seemed like if he did do it, it ain't count. It took it back.
So the reason why
the real question is, do we believe that the Steelers gonna take the number 1 spot in the division? And
Thank you.
Frank,
look at Mark bringing it back home.
To be quite frankly honest with you, no. The last time y'all was number 1 in the division was 2020. Y'all had a great season. Y'all won 12 wins. But again, y'all had a better quarterback. Now, y'all have the worst quarterback in y'all division. And do you think you're going to win first place in your division with the worst quarterback in the division? Especially with Steelers fans saying, oh, we should start Justin Fields? No. Over Russell Wilson? No. I bet when Russell come in the game and he actually plays, y'all offense look a lot smoother. I bet it look a lot smoother. It's not going to be untimed pass. Like, he just look like he don't know what he's doing out there. He look like he's not ready. And I know you say, "Oh, we're gonna give him time because he was working with the second team." No, he should look better than what he's doing. 117 yards ain't gonna pass as the starting quarterback. 156 yards ain't gonna pass the starting quarterback. This week too, they should bench him. They bench Bryce Young. They should bench him. He in the same situation.
Glad you're not a GM. Because
only thing I give y'all is y'all defense. I will say you do have the best defensive player in the NFL. I do believe T.J. Watt is the best defensive player in the NFL. Y'all do have a good defense. I do give you that. But that's your defense not going to win you first place in your division.
Can I ask you a question, Mark?
Do your thing.
How many games did the Ravens win last year? Can somebody tell me that? Anybody?
You said 13?
Was it 13?
Did they win 13?
It was 13-4.
Let me see. They were the 1 seed, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, ask your question. I'll look it up. I got you.
Do you know that we won 10 games last year with Mr. Trubisky, Kenny Pickett, Mason Rudolph? You know that, right?
I think both of them. I think two of those quarterbacks are better than Justin Fields.
They were 13-4 last year.
13-4, yeah.
I don't understand your logic of quarterbacks, bro, because I feel like you just like a guy that can pass versus a guy that can't pass as good but can do a lot more.
What is
for
he
example,
doing?
For example, he can move with his legs. What are you talking about? Come on, Mark. Stick with me. Stick with me. For example, a lot of people think Joe Burrow is better than Lamar Jackson due to the fact that he's a better quarterback passer. However, a lot of people will put Lamar ahead of him because he can throw. However, he's not the best thrower because we've seen it time after time. However, he is a crazy athlete that can get the job done, right? That's what I see in Fields. No, he isn't the greatest passer. He isn't. Last year he got sacked. Well, for his career, he got sacked probably the most since he's been in the league. If you look, every pass, he's starting to get the ball out faster. Every pass he's thrown this year, he threw 14 of them. Under 2.5 seconds, he completed every one of them. You know that, right? So you just said he get the ball out slow. What I'm seeing is, like I said, we're trajecting up. He's getting better. I'm seeing improvement. You just looking at numbers. He had throw over 150 yards. First game, he had 156, and we was barely throwing over the field, in the middle of the field. The playbook isn't even opened up for Justin Fields for you to even give him this. Like, oh, I get it. My bad, y'all. My bad. I get it. You still saucy from that game. I get it. It got to be because it got to be that. Because for you to sit here and say that he should be benched after winning 2 games, and people going to say, y'all played too far. Bro, watch the game. He didn't turn the ball over. He got us.
Did he win those games? No, y'all
the team effort, bro. The team effort. As a team, right now. As a team, I guarantee we probably top only 2 games. Only 2 games. We're probably the top 5 rushing team right now because that's what we're hanging our hat on. You talking about who y'all got to rush? Justin Fields can run. Jaylen Warren can run. Najee Harris can run. So if each one of those guys get 50 plus, that's 150 right there easily. And that's what kind of has been happening these last 3 games. Everybody's been chipping in. We do things by committee. Okay. I know B-Rod finally broke 100 yards. You know, it's been a year, leave for 3 years, but you know, I'm just saying. But I'm gonna let Tomo chime in. I don't want to take over.
No. Y'all was doing y'all thing.
This is the first time he had 17 carries, so we're not gonna talk about B-Rob because we had.
I mean, if you get 15 carries and you ain't got 40 yards, why would I give you any more? You feel what I'm saying? So yesterday he actually had like probably 80, 90 yards at 15. So I said, give him the ball some more.
All right, so
uncharted territory.
Dave, we can be quick without answers. I just want to know, Dave, do you think the Steelers are the biggest threat for the Ravens? To dethrone the Ravens in the AFC North?
I think any one of these teams can in this division because this division is so tough. Let me be frank about that. I'll say this because this is just me. It's too soon to say who can actually dethrone them. Right now, the Steelers are ahead of the division, which is good for them. Seeing as though that they only have one number 1 wide receiver, which is George Pickens, like he said. They do have Pat Freiermuth, who's a good tight end. He's underrated. And Darnell Washington, I think, will definitely help if they involve him in the game. If Arthur Smith does open up his office more, it definitely can help out. But I think it's too soon. It's only 2 weeks. It's only 2 weeks to really say that they'll be able to. Now, if they are able to, if the Steelers are able to have what they believe can help them win games, like Justin Fields continuing to improve, George Pickens having a really great season, and having a top 10 rushing attack. They actually had the top 12 right now, so they're not top 5. Just to be honest about that.
The number 13.
I'm looking at it right now. They're 12. Tennessee's 13. Pittsburgh is 12. San Francisco is 11. Houston is 10.
Look at this hater in the bottle.
I'm looking at it right here.
He's a hater like a mud. Nah,
but
go to sleep for 10 minutes and come back.
But I don't think I don't know if I could say anyone can right now, because it's just the first 2 weeks. I normally don't say anything like this until it's after at least 5 or 6 weeks. It's too early into the season to say that, and the Ravens have lost 2 games where they definitely could have won. So, but it's the Steelers. The Steelers they've given the Ravens problems all the time. So you can definitely say yes. You can say yes for the Bengals as well, because Joe Burrow is healthy, and we know that they don't ever play well in the first 2 weeks of the season. Joe Burrow is 1-9 in the first 2 weeks of his career, but he's gone to the Super Bowl and he's been in the AFC Championship game twice. So, it's not a foregone conclusion that the Ravens will win, but I don't know if I can say that anybody is actually a threat to them right now, even though they are 0-2.
How?
Steelers is trash.
How?
I'm not.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to call them trash. I'm not going to call them trash.
Mark and his feelings because I'm speaking facts.
Offense, but you want to keep him as your starting quarterback?
Okay,
that's bad.
Watch the game, Mark. Watch the game.
I mean, if you 2-0, you're not going to make a decision to bench somebody. That's just
they're winning strictly because of defense.
No, they're not, Mark. So listen, Mark. If your quarterback go out there and turn the ball over 3 times, but your defense is shutting it down, did you win by your defense, or did your quarterback put your defense in harm's way? Yes or no? Is your quarterback not putting the ball in harm's way a winning formula? Yes or no? Answer that question. Yes or no?
Game management. No, that's not a winning formula. You think because you don't turn the ball over, you're gonna win?
Is that not part of winning? So Mark.
No, so you telling me a quarterback can't throw 3 interceptions in the game and win it?
Mark, that's not a winning formula. Mark, that's not a winning formula, though. That's my question.
Who threw 3 interceptions in the playoff game and won?
That's not a winning formula neither. Not turning the ball over.
Mark, listen. A winning formula is taking care of the ball, controlling the clock, playing good defense, getting after the quarterback. These are winning formulas. I'm sorry, you never seen a Super Bowl or nothing close to any type of championships. You probably don't even freaking know. I get it. It's like, come on, bro, stop that. Now, Dave.
20 years ago.
Now, Dave, I'm not talking to you right now, Mark. You done. Now, Dave.
Hey, Vaughn, after you do this, we're going to close this segment out.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. My bad.
Y'all good. This was good.
Look, hey, Dave. Do you know that Lamar Jackson is 2-4 against the Steelers? Actually, I'm gonna say, yeah, he's 2-3 because the first game he was a gadget guy. He didn't really do nothing. He was like,
yes.
You know that, right?
No,
he has
he's 2-4 against the Steelers. Yes, I know that.
No, I'm gonna give him 2-3 because, like I said, he was a gadget guy with that.
Okay.
Of course he is.
Okay. 2-3.
So he has 4 touchdowns and 7 interceptions against us. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we don't fear Lamar. That's one thing we don't do. We do not fear Lamar. And 2, has that Ravens defense been looking anything near last year, or has it been any type of fear put in any team after these 2 games?
No.
So, like I said, man, I understand. I don't think Justin Fields has wowed me. Like I'm saying, I'm excited for the projection, what I see the future being. We have a young line.
I think you should be. If he continues on this route, he continues to improve. I think you should be.
Bro, watch the Sam Howell last year.
Trust me, I know. Mark, I don't listen to you no more, bro. You keep talking about guys that put up numbers but can't do nothing else. You can't win. Stop it.
Passing.
Justin Fields won his last 6 games. You know that, right? Stop it.
Mark Vaughn. Y'all just showed everybody a glimpse of what happens in our IG chats. Please comment member so you can join the IG chats. Because I'm telling you, these last 2 episodes really want you to become a member in the Instagram chat.
He's a hater.
Man. RBO Vaughn, let's get your last words, man. Thanks
All
for
right.
coming on the show, man.
Here's my last words, man. Mark, you talking all that smack. Y'all on our schedule. He forgot that. Y'all on our schedule, bro. You know that, right? And what have quarterbacks been doing to y'all? Dogging y'all, bro. Quarterbacks.
Been dogging us.
Baker Mayfield ain't cook y'all?
Baker Mayfield is better than Justin Fields.
Daniel Jones not just put up numbers for y'all too. Yes or no? Because Tomo started.
Did he throw for 200 yards
Hey,
against
Tomo, did he not put up 20?
I think he threw for 158 yards.
Mark, this is my final words, not yours. Relax. Relax.
I'm about to sit here and lie. He threw for 158 yards.
Let me
125 when the
Mark, this is my final words, not yours, Mark.
I
I got the button to mute you too now. All right, look. hey, Tomo.
Go ahead.
The Daniel Jones didn't put up 24 points.
He sure did.
In his fantasy, 24-something points. So that's a productive day for a quarterback, if you ask me. Justin Fields is going to destroy y'all again. Again. And I guarantee you, Jaden Daniels going to get sandwiched. You better be careful while you're talking. But still a nation, man. We 2-0 right now. It's early in the season. So all I'm going to say is let's just stay healthy. We figuring things out. But we not, like Tom to say, we not going to apologize. We're not going to apologize for winning, you know. And we rather figure it out while winning rather than figure it out like some teams while losing. So with that being said, still a nation, 2-0. R2L Fantasy, 2-0. Mark, B. Robert Scrub. I'll holler at y'all boys.
All right, man.
All right.
Man, he came out on fire.
That's exactly why people need to join the chats. That is the reason why.
That is absolutely why. That's absolutely
compared to
why.
what we talk about in the chat. This is minuscule. We haven't even talked about this in the chat.
This is
whole other
minimal.
issue right
This is minimal.
Minimal issue right here.
From